Hey guys, it's SavgCbbge back at it with another video. I'm going to be discussing today about PlayStation CEO Andrew Downs confirming the existence of the PlayStation Neo. And I'm going to be giving some reports and relating to that topic and some other stuff I'm going to be bringing up too. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy this Savage content. Now in this report that's being shown right now, Andrew House made some statements saying that the PS4 Neo is intended to sit alongside and complement the standard PS4. And he continued by saying that we will be selling both versions through the life cycle of the console. Now, I've told you guys once in the past video, and I'll tell you guys again, that this PlayStation Neo console or the Xbox Scorpio, any mid-generation console coming out in the near future, isn't really going to sell that well when it starts out. Especially, it's not going to do well among people that have a PS4, you know, that don't want to sell their PS4 just to buy a 0.5 version of their console. There also hasn't been a lot of talk about the PS4 Neo's ability to run games in 4K, which is something that everyone's been wondering, and I've been wondering myself. I'm not sure if this console will be powerful enough to do that. We have PCs today that are struggling to even accomplish that at low frame rates, you know, let alone a fucking, you know, console. So I mean, this is a very bold claim being made by a lot of media outlets saying that the PS4 Neo is actually able to render games in 4K, and that is kind of like, okay, that's cool, and if it's able to do that, then that's awesome. But think about it, a lot of people don't have 4K TV. It still is a mainstream, so it's like that feature is gonna most likely go nowhere. As well as developer support, because I'm pretty sure a lot of devs out there aren't really keen to the idea of having a 0.5 version of the Xbox One and PS4. I mean, it seems like a lot of unnecessary work. I mean, you have the retired BioWare co-founder come out and say that the Xbox One and PS4 upgrades are a gigantic pain in the ass. And that makes fucking sense, because what if you're developing a game on the PS4 Neo and it just looks like shit on the PS4, you know, because the PS4 Neo has like a better GPU, better CPU, more RAM. I'm imagining how the PS3 and the PS4 were when they were still making games for the PS3 and PS4 at, like, during that time period. Like, for example, Battlefield 4 or Destiny. Like, it just, Battlefield 4 and PS3, when I switched over to PS4, and I remember going back to that, and that was horrible. Like, it just looked ashy and just like fucking shit. So I'm not sure how really that's going to translate over with the PS4 Neo and the PS4. So I get what he's saying when it comes to, like, it being a, like, huge pain in the ass. Now, people actually have been considering on switching to PC based on this news of, like, the mid-generation consoles coming out. And it's like, you know, it makes sense because, let's face it, our console is going to be the most affordable place to play games anymore. Like, in the long run, you can just build a computer for like $1,000, right? And then you can just make up the cost of your computer in game savings, like Steam sales. There's G2A.com that sells games for incredibly cheap. CDKeys.com or CDKeys.com, Kinguin.com, cheap ass games where you can pretty much make up the cost of your PC in like a year in game savings alone. Now, I remember being like the most hardcore Sony fanboy ever. Like, I shunned and denounced anybody that talked shit about the PlayStation 4 or the PS3 or any PlayStation exclusive game, saying that they don't know what they're talking about. And it's like, PlayStation's the god of consoles, and it's eventually going to overtake PC. Like, I was that entrenched in my fanboyism. Like, it was horrible. But I saw the light. Like, you're gonna be paying so much money for your consoles. I'm saying, like, just games, paying full price for games, paying yearly for your online membership or whatever, on top of, like, you know, if you're like one of those gamers that have their own place to live and you're paying bills, you're paying internet bills, on top of, like, the bills you're paying for all this bullshit just to play online for your console. You, like, you know, and the console itself too, like, all these purchases you're making over time, it just adds up in the long run, making consoles so much more expensive than PC. And, you know, when I see, like, this mid-generation consoles and, like, this is being released soon, it's like, what's the point of even having a home console anymore, really? Because you're just pretty much upgrading your console like you would a PC. So that's pretty much my little tangent. I kind of thought about this while I was reading the article, and I was like, you know, I might as well just say what I think about it in the video I'll make later. So, you know, that's pretty much it, really. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to leave it some thumbs ups. Like my Facebook page to know when I post videos on this channel. If you want to stay informed, subscribe on your way out, and I'll make sure to keep you updated. I'm SavgCbbge, and I'll see you guys in the next video.